So let's just take our seat in the circle that we've cultivated online. Just really trying to feel the sacredness of the intention to come here on Wednesdays and sit in this group and be courageous enough to sit with whatever comes up. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage, commitment, persistence. And this week, as I was looking for different poems and readings, I found two beautiful readings by Pema Chödron, who's a lovely meditation teacher. And so I thought I would begin and end with instructions from Pema. The meditation instruction is stay, stay, just stay. Learning to stay with ourselves in meditation is like training a dog. If we train a dog by beating it, we'll end up with an obedient but very inflexible and rather terrified dog. The dog may obey when we say, stay, come, roll over, and sit up. But the dog will also be neurotic and confused. By contrast, training with kindness results in someone who is flexible and confident, who doesn't become upset when situations are unpredictable and insecure. So whenever we wander off in meditation, we gently encourage ourselves to stay and settle down. As we experience restlessness, stay. Discursive mind, stay. Or fear and loathing out of control, stay. Aching knees and throbbing back, stay. What's for lunch? Stay. What am I doing here? Stay. I can't stand this for another minute. Stay. This is how to cultivate steadfastness. So as we sit together this morning, our mantra is stay. It's nice to notice our body on the seat, to be keenly aware, to completely focus our attention on our bodies, on the breath. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Things will arise outside of us, like sounds or smells or aches in our bodies, dogs settling around us, cats brushing up against us. But we just let all that be. Just let it all be and stay. Whatever arises, we invite it to stay with us. Or we give it a polite nod, noticing it, and get back to the breath. I find it helpful to remind myself that when thoughts or feelings pull me into the past or the anxiety and worries of the future, I just remind myself that for these few minutes this morning, I just have to be right here, knowing that the past is already gone and the future may never arise, or certainly not the way I expect it to. And with those gentle reminders, I can just breathe in and out. And if my mind is particularly restless, sometimes I really follow the breath all the way in, noticing my belly and my chest, and all the way out, noticing it emptying. And that keeps me here. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. That's all I have to do. And just continue noticing any thoughts or feelings or sensations that arise. And it's a beautiful time to practice meeting them in a neutral state without judgment, without anxiety, without them tugging you off your seat to do something else. Thoughts and feelings and sensations and memories are just that. Things to be observed and learn from. Just breathe through it all. If you're having a particularly busy mind this morning, see if you can just smile at it all, noticing it is the nature of the mind to throw thoughts at us. It's just its nature. But in sitting and observing, we're training our mind. We're training ourselves not to be seduced by every thought and feeling. We just sit through it. And so I often notice things that arise in meditation, and I just give it a little smile and say, isn't this something? Such a busy mind. And I just try to relax back into the breath. While we still have just a few more minutes left, I'm going to read the second teaching from Pema so we can just breathe that in for our last few minutes. Generally speaking, we regard discomfort in any form as bad news. But for practitioners or spiritual warriors, people who have a certain hunger to know what is true, feelings like disappointment, embarrassment, irritation, resentment, anger, jealousy, and fear, instead of being bad news, are actually very clear moments that teach us where it is that we are holding back. They teach us to perk up and lean in when we feel we'd rather collapse and back away. They're like messengers that show us with terrifying clarity exactly where we're stuck. This very moment is the perfect teacher, and lucky for us, it's with us wherever we are. Most of us do not take these situations as teachings. We automatically hate them. We run like crazy. We are used to all kinds of escaping. All addictions stem from this moment when we meet our edge and we just can't stand it. There are so many ways that have been dreamed up to entertain us away from this moment. So we're going to take one more moment and lean into the edge, our edge that can irritate us or scare us, or the edge that we judge and hate. And we're just going to let it be and see if we can Sit with it for this last minute with all the kindness we can muster, all the acceptance we can muster.